When you think you've seen it all on the internet, when you think nothing can surprise you anymore, you have TikTok to prove you wrong. TikTok is of course the breeding ground of mental illnesses across the globe. It seems like the most people posting over there don't live in the real world to begin with, and just have a fantasy life in their own little heads. And today we have someone very special for us to watch on the Blobber channel, as this guy over here thinks he's the German bad mustache man reincarnated. You know, that guy from World War II with a small funny little mustache. Obviously, I'm not saying the name of this dictator, as I'm under the reign of a far worse dictator myself, named Susan Wojcicki, and if I say the bad word, she will be very angry at me and my YouTube channel. But enough about all of that. Let's talk about this TikToker's mental illness, and how this random ass TikToker over here thinks he gassed 1 million of people to death in his previous life.
Alright, it's time to address the nose ring drama. So if you haven't seen my latest video where I made this new nose ring right here,
This guy literally went to the piercing shop, they asked what he wanted, and he literally just pointed to the steering wheel of a shitty car nearby and said fuck it, let's do that. I mean, what the fuck is this? What am I looking at right here? I just don't get me wrong, right? Apart from this guy looking like a certain German man, there's so much more wrong with his piercing over here. What the hell is this nose ring? If he wanted it to look like a little mustache, well, he could have done way better. He could got a piercing that just looked like a mustache, right? I'm just saying.
people are essentially calling me every name under the sun because I had the Reichsadler on my jacket.
So to get the full backstory, the full lore on this guy, I wanted to find the previous video he was talking about right here. But sadly, but not surprisingly, this guy deleted his whole entire TikTok account. Probably because he couldn't take the backlash from his own stupid dumb decisions. As people nowadays make a lot of dumb decisions, and they post those dumb decisions on the internet. But for some reason nobody can deal with the consequences of them, of their own dumb little decisions. So we have to do it with this one video that was re-uploaded on Reddit sadly. But still, we're going to make fun of this guy anyway.
So I need to tell you guys a little something about me. And you can call me crazy, you can call me whatever you'd like, any name under the sun.
And that is exactly what we're doing right here, because whatever the reason is coming up next doesn't really matter. If you decide to get a piercing like this and are actively trying to look like the bad mustache man, well, you're just mentally ill. That is it, just plain and simple. You're just officially an idiot.
But I'm very in tune with my past and my past lives and lifetimes that I've lived before this one. My last life just so happened to be a very infamous one.
So there we go, my boy right here just upgraded his mental illness by not only deciding to look like the bad mustache man himself, but he actually thinks he was him in one of his previous lives. Sure, makes sense, right? The guy shot himself in the head at the end of World War II, just to reincarnate as a mentally insane hipster looking TikToker. That makes complete sense.
Me offing myself was one of the first memories I had from that lifetime. It came to me when I was 5 in my nightmares. You can see right where I shot myself too.
So while this guy thinks this is the mark of a shot wound, I think this is the mark in his head left over from the surgery he had when he was born. The surgery where the doctor removed any working brain cell from this TikToker's head. I mean, he's literally portraying himself as one of the most hated individuals of history. So that's the only logical explanation I have. He doesn't have any working brain cells left to begin with. So let's even say that he was really him in a previous lifetime, right? He was really the bad mustache man back then. Let's just fake it and just believe it for 1 second, right? Then why the fuck would you even still want to look like him right now with a piercing? Please explain that part to me, because I don't understand.
That and just so many other things throughout my life have connected me to my past. And you can go say, oh, go get on your meds again, you nutter.
Go on your meds again, you nutter.
I've been on so many meds and none of them have changed what I saw when I was 5.
This guy being on so many meds maybe explains the issue. I think he took a few too many before deciding to get his god-awful nose ring and haircut. But whatever, right? Another jackass on the internet we could make fun of on the Blobber channel, which in itself is always just fun to do. So I would say if you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. A Blobfish out.